when Xiao Lu Ping had one last chance. Why did Han Li choose to travel through time to save Yuan Yao? With so many other women around, why did he choose Yuan Yao? In Han Li's cultivation journey, he encountered many confidants, including Emot Sai Huan, Yin Yu, and Bing Feng. But in the Immortal Realm arc, Han Li's only official Taoist partners were Nan Gongwan and Zi Ling. Except for Yuan Yao, whom Han Li ultimately saved through time, the others either died in the mortal realm, or remained in the spirit realm, never ascending to the immortal realm to reunite with Han Li. Yuan Yao wouldn't have ascended to the immortal realm smoothly originally. Although she had reached the late-stage Great Ascension realm and was beginning to undergo the tribulation for ascending to the immortal realm, Nan Gongwan and the others witnessed Yuan Yao's demise due to failing the tribulation. However, at the end of the Immortal Realm arc, Han Li used the little green bottle's ability to travel through time one last time, to return to the past, helping Yuan Yao withstand the heavenly tribulation, allowing her to successfully ascend to the Immortal Realm, and ultimately reuniting with Han Li in the Black Earth Immortal Domain. It can be said that among his many beauties, Han Li treated Yuan Yao somewhat specially, because, apart from Yuan Yao, when Han Li returned to the past again, he merely placed the little green bottle at his feet, giving his past self a chance to cultivate. And he didn't even go back to see his younger sister, Emot Sai Huan, and others who were still alive in the mortal realm at that time. Therefore, a brief comparison reveals that Yuan Yao holds a significant place in Han Li's heart, probably no less important than Zi Ling and Nan Gongwan. Of course, this isn't solely due to Han Li having seen her bathing. Han Li has taken advantage of his female companions on numerous occasions, and in this respect alone, Yuan Yao isn't the most unique case. Furthermore, Han Li's change of heart towards Yuan Yao didn't happen overnight. When they first met on Kuixing Island, Han Li had no intention of having much contact with Yuan Yao. After all, at that time Yuan Yao only sought the protection of a high-level cultivator, and Han Li naturally had no interest in burdening 2Qi refining stage cultivators. So, that encounter was fleeting, and if he hadn't seen her again, Han Li would probably have forgotten who she was long ago. However, their trip to the Void Heaven Palace deepened their connection. When Yuan Yao and Han Li met for the second time, Yuan Yao had also successfully formed her core. But because Yan Li had been severely injured by the young master of the Qingyang sect, leaving only her soul, she chose to go to the Void Heaven Palace to find the legendary soul-nourishing wood, to nourish her good friend Yan Li's soul, in preparation for her eventual resurrection. Yuan Yao never expected to meet Han Li again, and was even saved by him when she was in danger. Although Han Li tricked her into giving up the soul-crying demon she had abducted from the Qingyang sect, at least Yuan Yao's life was saved. Judging from this encounter, Han Li got what he wanted. His relationship with Yuan Yao was merely mutually beneficial, but given the life-saving grace, plus the fact that she was seen bathing by a man for the first time, it's hard to believe that Yuan Yao didn't develop any feelings for Han Li. After all, Han Li didn't seem to mind Yuan Yao's bathwater at all. However, if Han Li then helped Yuan Yao overcome the heavenly tribulation in the final stage, that wouldn't make sense. The first change in Han Li's feelings for Yuan Yao occurred when she risked everything to resurrect her best friend Yan Li. At that time, Han Li agreed to protect Yuan Yao, and it certainly wasn't just to obtain some 10,000-year-old spiritual milk. Han Li valued Yuan Yao's feelings for Yan Li even more. This affection was incredibly rare and precious in the cultivation world where strength reigned supreme. That's why Han Li chose to help Yuan Yao. Even when Tianren arrived, he didn't choose to flee for his life, but instead engaged in a battle with this top core formation cultivator. Although Han Li didn't encounter Yuan Yao again in the Yiming land, and they were separated until the Spirit Realm arc, when they met again, Yuan Yao had already become a woman of deep affection and loyalty in Han Li's heart, and her status was naturally higher than others. Even if he didn't intend to have any relationship with Yuan Yao, this memory wouldn't be easily erased. After Yuan Yao and Han Li separated in the Netherworld, they met again during the Spirit Realm arc. At that time, Han Li was imprisoned by the Demon King Mu Qing. The Ghost Granny took Yuan Yao and Yan Li to discuss matters with Mu Qing and the other Demon Kings. Thus, the two met again. Han Li was slightly taken aback when he saw Yuan Yao. While both appeared calm during the Demon King's conversation, Yuan Yao secretly left a word in Han Li's palm as she left, and later begged Han Li to help them escape the Ghost Granny's control. And so, Han Li helped Yuan Yao once more. Later, the group encountered Qin Yuanzi. Qin Yuanzi initially wanted to take Han Li as his disciple, but Han Li refused. He then turned his attention to Yuan Yao. Yuan Yao, however, insisted on standing by Yan Li, so Qin Yuanzi couldn't accept both of them as disciples. The two then cultivated under Qin Yuanzi's tutelage. Before Han Li ascended to the immortal realm, Yuan Yao returned to the spirit clan's human realm with Yan Li, and resided in Qin Yuan Palace. Judging from Yuan Yao's own experiences, she was the sister Han Li helped the most. From the Void Heaven Palace to the Ghost Granny in the spirit realm, Han Li helped Yuan Yao at least 4 or 5 times, a treatment none of his other female companions received. Therefore, the bond between Yuan Yao and Han Li is indeed difficult to sever. Furthermore, and most importantly, during the update of the Immortal Realm arc, many readers strongly requested Yuan Yao's return, which is why the author added this later. As for Yin Yu, Bing Feng, and others, the demand was weaker compared to Yuan Yao, perhaps due to their demon race origins. So ultimately, only Yuan Yao received Han Li's help through time travel. As for Mo Caihuan, Mu Piling, and others from the human realm, it's likely that the time difference was too great. Han Li's feelings for them had faded to the point of being insignificant. The path of cultivation is inherently ruthless. Han Li couldn't bring everyone into the immortal realm. It's already quite remarkable that Yuan Yao even made an appearance in the immortal realm.